Everybody, Pastor Michael here once again on this Saturday night, coming to you from my office here before I close up for the night. I just wanted to share with you another few things. I haven't haven't shaved or done much with my hair today, but that's okay. I hope you're all doing well today, and wanted to share with you just a few things before you settle in for the night tonight as well. Several years ago, I spent some time at a Roman Catholic ministry center, and they practice what's called there the Liturgy of the Hours. It's actually very common around the world in a lot of churches that you have devotional times 3 times a day: morning, noon, and night. And the 6 o'clock in the evening one is usually at 6. It was called Vespers. And Vespers is the Latin and the Greek word actually, both for night or evening. It was always a short little devotional time, 15 minutes or so long, that followed a pretty precise liturgy, some singing, some prayers, and then just a closing of the evening together. And maybe this is becoming our little Vespers time, a little evening together. Doing something different tonight as well as I evolve on my online social media presence. I'm learning how to do this, and I'm trying YouTube Live. There's been a few people who aren't on Facebook, but people have shared these videos and these little reflections with others, and they've appreciated them. And a couple of people have reached out to ask if there's a way to do them on another platform. And so I created a YouTube channel. We're going to try that, see how that goes. If you want to subscribe to it, you can do that. And if this works well, maybe post them from here and then upload a link to Facebook on our Facebook page that people can follow there, so more people can get these who may not be signed up for Facebook. This afternoon, we just took a drive. The kids and I got in the car, and I just said, I don't know where we're going to go, but we'll go take a drive. And so we ended up just driving up to Mille Lacs Lake and taking a drive around the lake a little bit, looking at a few things. And I was struck by just how quiet things were. There's just a sense of sadness. There's kind of a heaviness around things that people tend to feel. My wife, who's a preschool teacher, was commenting that some teachers felt the same. That there's just kind of a sadness about this, especially as we think about the fact that this might be it for the year, that school might not be back in session again, and what that might mean and look like. And so I want to acknowledge that and recognize that these devotions, these little reflections, aren't meant to kind of deny that or turn to those things, but certainly to recognize them, but then also to provide some opportunity to maybe look beyond them for just a moment, to receive a word of hope, even in the midst of the sadness and just the slowness and the heaviness that's around. And was reflecting today on just some famous words, Psalm 124, verse 8, which says, "Our help is in the name of the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth." It seems that there are so many places that are crying out, and people really who are crying out for help. Healthcare workers are asking for help. They don't have enough supplies or enough help. Our restaurant owners and small businesses are crying out for help. Hey, please remember that we're here. Order from us, even if you can't come and sit down. People are longing for interaction and some engagement, crying out for help that way. And some are just wondering for how long this will go, and help me think through this. And Scripture is always a good place to go for us to help us. And a reminder that our help comes from the Lord. And our help, even the psalmist says, comes in the name of the Lord. So tonight, as you settle in, as you think about what your day or your week will entail tomorrow and next week, just remember that your help comes from the Lord. And look to Him for your help. He is your hope, your refuge. And in Him, all things are sure and certain, and we find our hope in Him. So our help is in the name of the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Hope you can join us tomorrow morning for worship online at 9:30. We're going to try and do that the best we can. Hopefully the technology will cooperate, and we'll be reminded again and hear some more in depth from Scripture and from the Lord. But tonight, just know that your help is in the name of the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Psalm 124, verse 8. And so on the Saturday night, once again, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face toward you and give you his peace, his helping peace. Good night, and the Lord be with you.